Hey everyone, welcome to another banger of a video. Back on the teewing gt2. I learned how to wheelie with the brakes. This thing's fast. So you guys might be asking, yo, why do you have a scooter? Scooters are a piece of crap. Well, this one is another story. This thing can gap your ridstar. This thing can keep up with your tuttios. This thing is a beast for $650. Half the price of a tutio, $300 less than the Q20, gets the same amount of range as the Q20, and it goes 35 miles an hour. With flush front and rear suspension, disc brakes. They are not hydraulic, but they're easily adjustable because they're mechanicals. Comes with a horn, which is kind of crappy because it's not loud enough for cars to hear. And blinkers. A touchscreen display. This thing is a beast. This thing wheelies arguably just as good as like a Sur-on. Like this is basically a stand-up tutio. That's the best way to describe it. And recently, I rode this until it died. Literally, I got down to one flashing bar and it only went 15. This thing is crazy. It went 25 miles. Most of them was like riding at 25 miles an hour and through the grass and stuff, which is absolutely crazy. It's just crazy how teewing, Kukurin, and Honeywhale, those are all the brands that have this scooter that I know of, that can sell this scooter at the price they do. So I think Kukurin sells theirs at $650 for 28 miles an hour, so it's a little bit slower than this one. And it gets 31 miles of range, so it's a little bit boosted range and a little less speed. They sell a European model too that only goes 15 because there's the laws there. And then we got the Honeywhale, and it's kind of a weird scooter. It goes 33 miles an hour, dual motors, and it is, I think it's dual 800 watts, and it goes 45 miles of range for $700. And you might be saying, why don't I just buy the Honeywhale? Because it's basically the same thing as this, but dual motor and 50 bucks more expensive, and we'll gap it. My thing is I didn't know what it was, first of all. Second of all, teewing has got themselves a crazy name in the electric scooter world. They have scooters that can gap Sur-ons. They have scooters that can gap tuttios and ridstars for cheaper. And if you guys might be saying, why'd you not get a bike? Bikes at this price barely go 20. Maybe if you're lucky, 22. And that's like a stretch. And also, I do have a bike, so can't really say, why'd you not buy a bike? My bike only goes 25, but like I don't go 35 on my scooter because it's crazy fast, especially for the neighborhood. And the brakes, they stop this scooter from top speed pretty well. And it's crazy. I'm a full brake here. That's full brakes from 25, and I stopped in like 15 feet, and I didn't even full brake. I bet you heard the skidding, so. And they're adjustable too. There is a couple issues about it. Let me name the few. So, the scooter loves, and I mean loves, to overheat. And right now it's probably burning to the touch. And the brakes, they don't look red hot, but they feel red hot. Once I tested it, and I was after a ride at 50 degrees outside, the motor was 180 degrees Fahrenheit, and the brakes were 210 degrees. And I touched it with my gloves, and it burnt my hand through the gloves. So you do not want to touch these brakes or motor. It's low-key crazy how hot this thing gets. There's also the display. Okay, what are we doing? There's also the display issue. The display likes to bug out. And what I mean by bug out is when I'm riding, I decide to turn off the scooter sometimes because I want to chill for a bit. And for some reason, sometimes the display says I have like 2 bars left when I really have like 7. And I think it just goes normal speed, like what it'd be going on those bars. Don't quote me on that, but it only says it can go like 20 when that happens. I think it's an issue with like the second controller that's controlling the display because the touchscreen. It's not a big issue, just turn it off and back on if you're having that issue, so. It's windy out, I barely can wheelie. Also, I'm at 325 subscribers on this channel, which can't thank you guys enough, because that's 100 more than what I was at 2 weeks ago. Save that one. And on the range test, I was weighing this thing at 2 bars. 2 bars! Still has power. Also, I don't know if this is my fault or the factories or anything, but my bars are slightly bent to the left. Like, not like bent, like kind of like, you know, on a razor scooter where you can put your feet on either side of the wheel and twist the bars. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of twisted a little bit, but it's not very noticeable. You can tell sometimes, but it's not bad. And it's just crazy. Like, the deal you get on these scooters now, really the only competitor, in my opinion, that like could compare to this would be like something like the Highboy Max Pro. I know this is gapping a Max Pro, like I'm saying gapping one, but that's like the closest speed I would think you can get for this price range. 22 miles an hour. There is also the brand named Awesome. They sell like the scooters like the Awesome Leopard. I'll put that up on the screen. I don't know if the Leopard's still for sale, but I'll put that up on the screen. And that's dual motors for like 900 bucks, and it gaps this, but I don't know for sure about like that brand. I don't know if it's good. I've heard a lot about it. It sounds like it's good, but that's what I heard about E-Move, and that scooter was a piece of crap. So, oh, clean. Dang. If y'all want me to ride with more scooters, I can. Don't know very many people with scooters. They're on Ridstars and stuff. And I can gap them on this. Even though the Ridstars are 1500 watts on the upgraded Q20, I can still gap them because of how light this thing is. Oh, and it's 60 pounds. For a scooter that gaps a Ridstar, pretty much any, yeah, it gaps any legal e-bike. I love the off-road tires sometimes, but sometimes they can be annoying because of wheelies. Sometimes like the knobs mess me up in the wheelie, like that just there messed me up. You guys might be asking, how many days did it take you to learn the wheelies with brakes? 1 day. And personally, I've not shown you guys a very good look of the scooter recently. But, I mean, in my edits I do. But, it's just, like, it's actually the best scooter on the market right now. I'm telling you, you're not gonna regret this purchase unless your controller does what mine did, and that's all my fault. I went way too rough on this scooter because I thought I could handle it. And let's go back to the issues. Speaking of the overheating and stuff, oh, are those e-bikes? I think those are e-bikes. Speaking of the overheating, this thing loves to overheat, and that's why my controller broke. I never like went into like the conversation of like why it broke, and I still really don't know very well, but I think it was an issue with the throttle and the controller. So I turned it on right in the morning. The display turned on and everything, so we know for sure that the display is working and stuff. But when I started the throttle, I don't know if you know what the e-move sounded like, but it was like a really bad cranking noise when I pressed the throttle. Ah, I hate that throttle on the e-move. Sorry. But it made a bad cranking noise, like kind of like, if you know what the Dualtron Storm sounds like, not Storm, whatever, X Limited, sorry. It sounded like that. And for 1,000 watts or 500, because maximum is 1,000, which is less than this thing could probably gap it. Actually, P settings on the e-move could make this thing lose so easily. And I don't know why it was doing it. We thought it was a motor issue and stuff, but we don't know. Back to the controller on this. We don't know for sure if it's the controller, but when we replaced the controller and the throttle, wait, is that an ETM RTR?
Yes, sir.
Dude, this is the first one I've seen here.
Bro?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the same size as the Suron, just smaller wheels.
The
Pretty
Hex
much.
Angels are here, big.
But yeah,
Dude, that thing's tough.
thank you. Have a good one, man.
Yep, you too. Dude, that thing is sick. Bro, I wanted an RTR for the longest time, dude. I mean, I still want one, but like... And he wheelied it too. Yeah, I can't wheelie. There we go. Bro, this thing is not popping up. Okay, watch this. Pop it up. That's like the actual first RTR I've seen in person. It was white too, it's clean. I wish you had like the Surroundster one. Dude, that thing was sick. Trust, my scooter could gap it, guys. Trust. No, that thing is about 50. Only 50. Guys, go buy it in the link in ridstar.com. Kidding. Bro, I looked how you guys found my channel, and literally top searches: best electric scooter of 2025, teewing gt2, obviously, how to wheelie an electric scooter, which I'm doing right now, and talking. Low-key crazy. And my wheel stopped too. Dude, I can't get over that I have 325 subscribers, and that at 500 I could legitimately start like earning money if I had enough watch hours, which is 3,000 watch hours, which I'm nowhere near. I'm at like 166 because full videos only, which is crazy. Dude, RTRs are so clean. Oh my gosh. Pop it up, pop it up. Oh, and you guys might be asking, why did I get the teewing GT4? First of all, 43, it's kind of too fast. Second of all, This already got ridstars. I don't need much more on a scooter. And ridstar are, they can be clean. I know I talk about them and stuff, but I really don't like them very much. I've tried them and stuff. They feel good, it's just the lower quality parts of it aren't the best. Dang, this thing's a beast. Bro, when I got the teewing back, I had 490 miles on it. I have 670 on this. Sorry, 67. Kidding. Dang, gapping the street legal e-bikes. Not going very fast though. I love this pond. You guys might see it in all my clips and stuff. Dang, bro. Here's the road I could keep up with if I wanted to. Not gonna do it. Sometimes I just like ride past here just because it's fun. I'll have to wheelie through here, but I like don't want to right now. I feel sketched out from the road. Nightly lane closure, starting at 6:09. I don't know what that means. Back here, okay. I love this scooter. These bars are so nice too. Most scooters, my Max Pro, my E-Move, my old Go Tracks, my original scooter, the Hover One Alpha, piece of crap. Sorry, it's broke because of like cruise control not wanting to disable. But it comes with mountain bike bars. They're not wide, but they're not too thin. They're wide enough, like they're, what's a good example? A good example would be like the width of BMX bars, but like mountain bike bars. And they kind of sway back to you. It's hard to explain, but they're nice. And all scooter companies should do something like the teewing. Even though the teewing is half the price of their scooters, they still put the stupid folding bars on them. Bro, the folding bars in the E-Move are so bad. I know I hate on the E-Move, but I know the companies see, like, since with my experience it feels bad, but I like the E-Move like idea. So it was a small scooter folding for 800 bucks, which is not a bad deal for what it is. It goes like about 28 and it could go faster. It's spun up to 38 because of the P settings, but it's just like the things about it, like the suspension, the deck was too thin, battery life, because the battery was only a 48 volt 13 amp hour. This is 15. Crap, there's a car behind me. Just go full pin. Kidding. I'm not going over the speed limit, guys. Turn my blinkers real quick. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. It didn't have a rear tail. That's really bad for a scooter. Like any scooter, I feel like that goes over 20 miles an hour should have a rear tail, in my opinion, just because of safety. So yeah, and it was high off the ground. That thing could have off-roaded like crazy. Little bunny hop. It's just, I had 130 miles on it when I returned it for the high boy. I loved the high boy, bro. I needed to take more clips of it, bro. I would have had some clean edits with Dylan and Dean and everyone. Yo, I can't wheelie right now for some reason. The scooter's not like wanting to pop up. I think it's overheating. Like always. Yeah, but the E-Move was a good scooter. I'm not hating on E-Move. They're a good brand. Just my experience with them was not the best. The ETM RTR. Guys, I want one. I want one. It's like the exact same size as a tuttio. It's actually so sick. Dude. I was at 8 bars when I started riding. I've gone 10 miles, I think? No, not 10. It was like 7. And I've gone down to, I'm at 6 bars, 5 bars. Which is not bad. That's 2 or 3 bars going down in 8 miles. So realistically, I could go 8 times 3, 16, 24. I could go about 25 miles on this, which is accurate. Fancy free sticker up here with the GoPro one. I'm thinking about custom printing 2 scooter looper stickers. Huge one for the other side of my battery on my bike, which I have the GoPro one on. Oh, these wheelies are getting so good, bro. I love this scooter. It's unexplainable the fun you can have on this. Dang. Well, guys, I'm gonna get going. Thanks for tuning in. If you guys want to see more videos about my teewing or my Highboy EX6, well, check out my channel. I post edits and stuff of them, and yeah, stay safe, have fun. See you guys in the next video. Peace.